for that unit will be to test in warranty. And it also then captures the time elapsed for that workflow, that process workflow. You'll see it's quite long because we've had this set up for a while for part of this demonstration, but typically that would come up with maybe a couple of minutes, and therefore management can actually see how efficient workers are being in terms of going through the warranty testing at this point. Okay, we'll then move on to actually showing you how the workflow can be changed and developed. This is the TomTom repair sub-process, and here you'll see what actually occurs in terms of the yes, no, down the line as we go. We just move also into an example of one that is in the process of being developed. We have one that's just been mocked up for you to give you a feel of what that is. And in this model we can develop workflows, and each of them can then integrate into the e-business depot manager. And you have a lot of drop-downs in terms of those things that you can get the process flow to ask questions on. So we just create an extra step here in the process flow, and then it is attached. And all this is developed using the Apex application within Oracle. So the business benefits that obviously have been derived for the organisation here is that it has increased their efficiency in terms of processing, leading to significant cost savings, and actually focus management on where they need to improve their line speed based on capturing not only the steps that are taken, but the time it's taken to undertake those steps. So in summary, we've gone through the 4 different business scenarios. They've added additional functionality to complete the projects that these organisations had first undertaken and then found that they hadn't delivered on their original business case. They're low-cost solutions using existing infrastructure, which also then allowed us to very easily integrate with existing applications that these organisations had invested in. And the outcome has obviously been that from the point of view of the staff and user experience, that has improved. It's most definitely delivered system integration. It's delivered efficiently at low cost, and like already stated, using existing Oracle applications that were part of their existing implementation. I'd like to just thank you for listening at this point in time. I'll pass over to Alistair again. He'll take you through the tools that these applications have been built on.
Thanks, Dan. So yeah, you've seen there some quite innovative extensions to existing applications. Things like touch screen capabilities and some very rich graphic front ends, which typically you probably don't get out of your existing applications, including wonderful Oracle applications. So what were the implementations these were based on? Well, a lot of them were EBS. Some of them were in-house systems. They might have been software as a service. Some things like the Chalet booking is calling out to services out across the web. It doesn't really matter if you have your Oracle technology stack there. You have things within it that you can leverage to actually make this happen. So when talking about the technology stack, what are we talking about? Well, it is the 2 major pieces. Oracle Fusion Middleware, that new branding for Oracle Application Server, which encompasses all of the user interaction parts, the integration engines, content management, business intelligence, and all the management round about it, and the good old Oracle database. These are things that from your poll at the beginning you all have access to already. But what you may or may not be aware of is that all of the things that encompasses, things you've already paid for and you can utilize to actually get the business benefits that Grant has been talking about. So an example of that is Oracle Application Express. We've heard that mentioned a number of times today because that is one of the front ends that Inoapps prefer to use to deliver a lot of this functionality. One of the reasons they do it is easy to develop. It's rapid web applications. As you see, they were all thin client. And although they were thin client HTML applications, you saw how rich those interfaces could actually be made to be. The deployment is very simple. There's no clients here. It's all, as I say, thin client browser based. And it's easy to maintain because it's in the database. But the most critical thing of this, it is a feature of the database. It does not cost you anything. It is part of the license you've got, and you can actually make use of to deliver those extra steps. In terms of what it's going to provide you, well, you've seen actually probably better functionality than I can actually put in any of these slides in terms of the look and feel, but there are things you've seen there, data entry forms, the reports, the charts, navigation, very flexible look and feel. And I say the Inoapps guys are very good at actually making that come alive. And obviously security as well, based on the database security, but integrated into your application security as necessary. Reporting, you saw some standard reports actually in some of the demonstrations that Grant ran through there. And yes, it's all very functional. You saw some nice graphs, and you saw some very basic tables. Lots of things that you actually can do with an Application Express. However, if you do need something that is richer, then you can also extend Application Express with another Oracle product, Oracle BI Publisher. This one isn't free, but as I say, I'm just showing that in principle, whilst you can start down the line with free software, you can do what that gives you. You might hit some limitations, but there is a route forward. This is all very much part of the full strategic Oracle software family. BI Publisher itself is a very rich tool, as well as delivering pure HTML reporting. Here you can actually do pixel perfect reporting and in any format, and actually distribute it down to your end users, allowing them to deliver the formats while Application Express delivers the data, marrying the two together to do whatever you want in terms of output.